On the jerk bait. Jerk bait is on fire. What, are you just gonna sit here? That is exactly what I wanted to happen. There we go. That's the one we want. Stay on there. Let me get a look at you. What's up, y'all? I'm Matt Swiggs, and welcome to my channel, Salty Swiggs. If this is your first time here, well, thanks for stopping by. I do saltwater fishing along the Alabama Gulf Coast. That's where we are today. We are actually in Little Lagoon. And if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and smash the like button down below. Please consider subscribing. We're throwing artificials today out on the kayak, as you can see. And we are targeting speckled trout out the gate because I have not caught one in probably, I want to say like 2 months. Maybe it's been a little less, but try to put a big one in the boat today, maybe over 20. That would be nice. It is warm out. It's probably already 90 degrees, and it is 10 to 7. So after the trout, after the sun pokes up here in the next hour, we're gonna go target some flounder. So all artificials today, should be fun. Y'all stick around. Let's go. There we go. On the jerk bait. Oh, dang. Nice little guy on the jerkbait there. Oh, you look ready. All right, see you later. So the reason why I switched over to this jerkbait is because I was getting a few hits. One of them had a really good commit to it. I set the hook, rod loaded up, and the hook never found its home. So, and that was with the slick lure. So I decided to switch because I wanted to try to get a reaction strike and have them hammer it. And I know that for the most part they get hooked if they hit this jerkbait and it's flying around at Mach 10, you know. They pretty much get stuck every time. So that was the idea here. Just trying to get a reaction strike. And it worked. There we go. Jerk bait is on fire. That is exactly what I wanted to happen. If I don't gotta bring a little one like that in the kayak, I don't want to bring it in the kayak. Jerk bait is on fire. We are on trolling, moving to the next spot. Hooked up, got a nice little trout here. Skating her across the surface, so it is not a gator. There it is. Boom. So I was just trolling that Kwigglers on a 3/16 ounce jig head. Caught this nice little 14, 15 inch trout. Let her go. Oh, all right, see you later. They're stacked up in about 4 feet right now. Water temp is 88 degrees. And it's 7:30 in the morning. That's our third, or actually fourth trout of the day. I didn't get the other one on camera. But I'm not gonna circle back on this one, but you can. I'm not gonna circle back on this one because I am moving to a different spot, but a good, method to find fish is trolling like this in your kayak or in your boat, whatever, and finding schools of fish and then turning back and casting on them. That's a great method to find fish. But we were just moving spots. I got a spot in mind that I want to be at, so we're moving there. See if we can't pick a few more up on the way. And I do like working these jerk baits. Very erratic, quick. I'm really just trying to get reaction strikes more than anything, especially during the summer. Dog days of summer right now. It's probably almost pushing 90 degrees and it's 9 o'clock. So those fish sometimes can become lethargic or have, lockjaw per se. So I'm trying to get them riled up, jacked up, just to hit something, maybe piss them off a little bit. So that's the idea here. And you want to work some pauses into it, and that's typically when you're going to get your strike. But you want to keep that bait moving as much as possible with those pauses. And it can be just a half-second pause. And I've been getting followers, I think, because I've been getting hits right next to the boat on pretty much my last pause before I bring it in. So maybe I'll try to work in slightly longer pauses when I'm out here this time. And jerkbaits are really nice because they let you cover a lot of ground efficiently and quickly. They're not my favorite bait out there by any means, but they're really good certain times when other baits just aren't working. It seems like you can throw a jerkbait out there and get some reaction strikes. So it's a good tool to have in your box. There you go, throwing backlashes. There we go. That's the one we want. Stay on there. Let me get a look at you. Yeah, baby. I knew them big girls would eat this today. Come on. Once again, on the jerk. Probably 3.5, 3. She's right around 20, I'd say. All right, let's get you back. What, are you just gonna sit here? Later. All right, so my jerkbait combo here is a Corrado. This is the MGL 151 because it's left-handed, and I've got that spooled with 20-pound braid. And this is my moderate action, not fast action, moderate action TFO 610 rod. I like moderate action for treble hooks and jerk baits, and this is my jerk bait rod. I've got 20-pound Berkley fluoro shield leader on here, about 7 feet. I do like longer leaders, one, because if you get frayed or something, you can tie again, and you still got plenty of leader. Also, when you get your fish near the boat and you don't have as much braid out, there's a lot less forgiveness in that line. So with that little bit of bungee effect that you get from the mono or that fluoro, I think it helps when you get those fish boat side, preventing those hook pulls. And then the jerk bait that we are throwing today is right here. This is a Berkley Stunna 112. This is kind of like a croaker color, I think. Really great baits. Berkley makes some really awesome gear. I'm absolutely in love with their jerk baits and their braid. Pretty much only use their braid now. I did use a different braid on this reel just to try it out. It's that Nomad braid. Not a huge fan of it. I had a couple break-offs throwing backlashes, and I've really never had that with the Berkley X9. That is my new favorite braid, and my new favorite leader is the Berkley Fluoro Shield, which is a hybrid. It's basically got a mono core with a fluoro shield on the outside, thus the name. So best of both worlds there with the fluoro mono hybrid line, and y'all definitely go try it out. Love the Berkley products. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed it, had fun. Didn't have a lot of time on the water today, so it's not like I caught 100 fish, but we were out here for 3 hours, so that's not bad. Good day, good morning. Have not caught trout in a while. I did flounder fish for about an hour. Nada, no bites, covered the area pretty good. But came back, got on another nice trout, that 19-incher on the jerkbait. The jerkbait was on fire today. That's all they wanted for the most part. Yeah, I was just targeting shallow areas next to deep ledges. I think that's something that those fish typically congregate around, but more or less in the summer too. They can sneak up on those flats and start feeding in that shallow water, and then ease on back down to that cooler, deeper water whenever they need to or if they're not feeding anymore. I found that those areas have been more productive during the dog days of summer here, and finding bait is definitely essential. You don't want to necessarily be in an area that doesn't have any bait. I have not found trout not around bait, consider that. But yeah, good day getting back out on the kayak. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you haven't already, smash that like button right down below. Please consider subscribing. Trying to grow the channel for y'all. The best way to help me do that is smashing the like button and hitting the subscribe button. So, until next time, y'all stay salty.